Here we meet again, and today's video is about peace of mind, or rather lack of it, and what really are the factors that play a part in whether we are peaceful or whether we are not. So, the most common denominator in most cases are the worries and very unsubstantiated worries that keep us occupied, that makes us feel that we are doing something important. But in the grand scheme of things, they don't really mean anything. They actually don't mean anything. Like, think about it. The worries that you were facing a month ago, or half a year ago, or even a year ago, and what happened to those worries? Most of them were just fleeting, but we made a big deal out of them, thinking that they are a very important part of our existence. It's almost like a very toxic relationship where you can't do without. And that's exactly how we ruined our peace of mind. And we constantly do that, knowing very well that it doesn't matter. But we think that maybe it's important, maybe these are the ways of the world, and they're supposed to be like this. So it's a very strange equation that we have with our mind, or with the way we perceive peace. Animals and birds, and in fact all the non-human creatures, none of them exhibit our toxicity. We thrive in it. We've created a world where if you're not worrying about something, if you're at peace, then you're doing something wrong. That's the reason we find it very difficult to relax. Even if we are relaxing, we need to, our thumb should constantly be moving and scrolling, and constant content consumption, and we can't do nothing. If you ask someone to just sit still, it's very, very difficult. We can't enjoy sunset. And maybe that's why when peace of mind really hits us, we don't know how to deal with it. It overwhelms us. That's the reason when a father, maybe a first time father, holds his baby for the first time, more often than not, they cry, because that moment is everything that they can possibly associate with peace. And then they chase that moment again and again. And it happens with most other human pursuits, material or otherwise. Like, we are constantly chasing it, knowing very well that more often than not, it's going to greet us whenever it wants. It's very difficult for us to attain it on our own, basically. So that is how peace of mind works, I feel. These are my understandings and my interpretations, and obviously misinterpretations. But whatever little I've seen and understood about our species, about a very special species, is that we we would rather be sleepless than actually have a peaceful sleep. I know a lot of my friends who, when they wake up from a nap, they feel like they have done something very wrong. Like they were supposed to, find the cure for cancer, or a chemical formula for world peace, but they couldn't because you were spending some time on themselves. And I'm not separate. I'm no better than them. Like, I'm an anxious being. But coming back to the main question of this particular video, how much does it cost? How much does peace of mind cost? The answer is pretty obvious. It's sleep, or rather lack of it. And that decides the cost of your peace of mind. If you can sleep without without a worry, then you're doing something right. And if you're not able to do that, then maybe you need to understand why. Because the equation keeps on changing from person to person.